bless you and keep you. May the light of God's presence be with you and life be gracious to you. God's wisdom guide you and inspire you on your path through life. And may you and those you love be blessed with peace. In Shabbat, and we do that from our tradition with the words of the Havdalah. Teddy's teacher, Randy Weinstein, is going to actually lead us in Havdalah, but you can find the words before the lights go out. They're going to go out soon, but you can find the words on page 72 in your prayer books. And I'd like to invite some folks to come forward and help us with our service. Danny's going to help us, and Teddy's cousin Tamar, his grandmother Mary, family friend Diana, Aunt Nancy, and cousin Alana. All of you please come forward. I think you know where you're all going to be reading. Danny, you're first. Don't start yet, no? Violet.
We give thanks for this Shabbat that is now ending. We are grateful for its many blessings, for peace and joy, rest for the body, and refreshment for the soul. May something of its meaning and message remain with us as we enter the new week, lifting all that we do to a higher plane of holiness.
It is sometimes strange to share the sweetness of wine when so much of our life is caught up in moments not so sweet. And yet, as we share the wine, we affirm that a sweetness is possible, and that in reaching out for one another, we can discover common bonds that can make a future possible.
Tells us that on the Shabbat, each Jew is granted an extra soul, a soul to perceive more clearly that which is dimmed during the other days of our week. At that moment when the Shabbat takes her leave, our extra soul flees as well. And so the legend tells us that we inhale the sweetness of fragrant spices to refresh our own soul, that we may better face the week that is to be. La 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 la.
soft beauty and rays of warmth, and then, before the winds of time, it flickers and is no more. As the many wicks of this Havdalah candle, of this Havdalah light blend into one soaring flame, so may we recall that, like this candle, we are one, that we are fragile, that we possess the power for warmth and deep humanity. The blessing of its lights is a blessing for our different lives and our single life.